I've been to Delaware. It's not too shabby, but it's nothing to write home about.
What's the capital of Delaware?
Dover?
Delaware City.
Actually, why does that sound correct? I mean, we could just like play a salute thing in the background as it's like a presidential like dun dun da da dun like in the background. We could do something
Or
like that.
I could do it.
Okay, do it.
Da, 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 da. It's just a fucking inauguration, Dylan. It's not like there should be a Fourth of July. It's the Joystick Show. What's up? But we're trying to figure out like a patriotic song. That's like the song that they play when the fucking president.
Yeah,
shows
I know,
up.
but I just fireworks then.
Yeah, the fireworks song. There you go.
Who wrote the president's song? Because we know who wrote the national anthem, right? Like there's a whole story.
Welcome to the Joystick Show.
Yeah,
Welcome to episode 148.
9.
I'm Bobby.
Dylan.
Jerry.
That was too slow. We got to work on the speed of that. Fucking.
I was leaving a space for our boy. Right
next
here.
time I say that, right as the E's coming out, you should be like, Dylan, that should be the fastest fucking thing. You should be like, Bobby Dillinger.
This is a rushed show.
In fact, that should be our new thing. We should speed it up every episode until we're all saying it at the same time.
That episode will be 5 minutes.
Welcome to our very special 5th of July episode. We missed the mark by 1 day, but unfortunately the 4th wasn't on a Wednesday. But when it is, it's going to be a killer episode of the Joystick Show.
Every 7 years, man.
You better get fucking ready, bro. It's going to be a good one, but before we get started, make sure you go ahead and like this episode. Can't speak. Make sure you go ahead and like this episode of the Joystick Show.
Correct.
And subscribe to Team Joystick if you feel like it. If you don't,
you should do it anyway.
Then don't.
then yeah, still
Yeah,
do it.
just do it. Just either way.
Just a bit of peer pressure. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Fucking it's been 7 days.
It has been
since we've been here. We're
That
back
means-
with Jerry. Joey's still on a leave.
Yeah,
His plane keeps getting delayed. To be fair, he was supposed to be here.
Yes.
But weather and planes did not permit. But that's fine. Just get home safe when you get here. And we'll get back to cooking with the 4-piece.
Exactly.
But until then, we're still going to celebrate the holiday. We're still going to have a very patriotic episode of the Joystick Show. And before we go any further,
Yes.
who wrote the presidential fanfare song?
We got to figure this out.
Can
I talk about how I pre-celebrated?
It's Justin Timberlake.
A bit?
Yeah, hail to the chief, right?
Yeah.
Shout outs to James Sanderson, English composer.
Oh.
They built this country, man.
Jane.
But, we beat them on July 4th.
We sure
That's
did.
all that fucking matters. What were you
Only
going
this
to
day.
talk about?
I was just going to say that it's a little awkward that it fell in like the middle of the week, kind of like on a Tuesday.
You're right.
That always sucks.
It always sucks, but then it's weird because then you got to like, you're basically celebrating. Like I went up to Connecticut for like a 2-day trip, essentially what it ended up being. And I feel like everyone celebrating early just kind of feels weird. You feel like you're pre-coming a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
It's like you're, it would be funny if it was like a week ahead of time because then it'd be like in June. It wouldn't be fucking July.
Yeah.
It feels kind of weird. But I went to very, very cool fireworks. I don't know if like they just have better fireworks people up there.
How
but,
long
like,
were you in Connecticut for?
Just yesterday and today.
This guy fucking doesn't even tell us when he goes away.
If
man.
you get the pre-cum feeling, bro, because they got the back pocket. They got to have a second show. on
Yeah,
the 4th.
exactly. Because it's like, and now there's all these places have to do 2 fucking fireworks shows, and they're all flooded. They're like,
And you know what's gonna suck? Come Wednesday, load's already blown. There's not gonna be anything to match that fireworks show.
There's gonna be people just like with trucks worth, like fucking smuggling
Yeah.
fireworks.
Right.
But I had a nice little trip. I'm very fucking conflicted on the state of Connecticut, and I'm sure this will segue into something later on. Have you guys been to Connecticut?
Yeah,
Nah.
I've mainly drove through it.
That's exactly this is it. It's
but
like,
I have stopped in a couple times.
It's like a very like Maryland, Delaware type state where you're
Yeah.
just kind of like, I'm going this place.
I think there's
right?
a lot of Dominicans in Connecticut, actually.
Yeah.
There are.
Yeah.
This Connecticut is one of the most like diverse states, and you would never expect it considering it's Connecticut. And I think I like it.
Can't figure it out.
I really like like everyone either looks like a rich person or they look like they've murdered someone before.
Okay.
Like every dude in Connecticut is like one of 2 dudes. It's like they're a sleeveless Jeep Wrangler and they have stabbed someone before, or it's golf course.
Got you.
You know, it's very, very that kind of vibe. But like everyone I've met is really nice. People, when you order things, people get flustered. Like I've tried we did like large orders of food, or like we need like 5 coffees or whatever. Blows their fucking mind.
Who'd you go with?
What? Just my girlfriend and then their sister and soon to be husband. Yes.
Not me.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, not you.
I thought I was your day one.
You are. I mean, let's be real. I mean, last week we did.
And your girlfriend's your day 2. All right. You heard that?
I only get 7 days, bro. Fuck. Dude.
Bro, you got Jerry, Joey, Jose.
Shit,
that's
damn,
like
the
5
whole week
days,
is
and then
full.
the last
Fuck.
2 are your parents. That's it.
Fuck.
Corey's the next week.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
Blow my fucking mind here. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm actually. I think another family sort of thing for the 4th of July, but I feel like next weekend we don't celebrate, right?
Yeah,
I feel like we should just
it's over.
No, I feel like we just keep going now.
Oh, we just every weekend.
Every week there's fireworks. I mean, like, why the fuck not?
Lit, it's the 8th of July.
Yeah,
just
look,
fucking go nuts.
It's summer. I mean, we just been making up shit to celebrate.
It's awkward because,
Yeah.
like, you know, like when there's a holiday, like you usually
Wait,
get.
what
like,
if it's a Wednesday?
It is a Wednesday. What are
No,
you talking
I'm saying if the 4th of July is on a Wednesday.
That's even worse.
It is a Wednesday.
No, it's on a Tuesday.
It's a Wednesday. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
this
'cause
is
That'd be
doing
awful
days.
because then
Yeah.
it's like
So-
work, off,
off
work.
Yeah.
But then it's
And
like,
it's like-
if you do it too early, then it's still June, and if you do it too late, it's like it's like 3 days after.
this conversation is frying my brain right now. You don't even understand. Dog.
Bobby's like,
Go back to Connecticut. Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's how boring fucking Connecticut is. I went to a Renaissance fair that was
Of
literally.
course.
Yeah.
Is
Guess
that
what?
your second Renaissance
That's
fair
my
in
second.
1
I've
year?
never been to the fucking Renaissance fair in my life, and I've been dragged to 2. The first one was a lot of fun. It was really nice. I had a lot of food.
Uh-huh.
It was delicious. And this one was like just like 15 tents.
Okay.
That's it. There was like a lady. We watched these people play like a mandolin and another thing. It was really cool. But after that, I was like, man, it's fucking hot.
Gotcha.
And it's not. There's like no trees. This is not it. I had the turkey leg though.
We need to chronicles a Renaissance fair
Yeah, we
one of
do
these days.
that, bro. It would be so. Because the thing is, my favorite thing to do, and Money Hunter gets a little upset with me, is I will continue to talk to the people in character.
Yeah.
For way too long.
Are you in character too?
No, I'm not.
No, you're just pushing their
or
limits.
like, or I start in character and then go back to normal guy, right? Or it's like there was a guy who was selling slide and bird whistles only, right? So he'd be like, "Oh dear Lord, that bird is quite loud," right? So every time we walked past this dude like 5 times because it was like we went to the show, we went to the bar, right? So we walked past this dude 7, and every time it's like, man, those birds, dude, like that'd be crazy. And then the second time I came by, I was like, you should have it where like someone falls and then you do the slide whistle as they fall. And he's like, well, sir, I've done this for 2 weeks. Never has that happened. I'm like, I just need to try harder. But besides that, very fun excursion. I feel like a 3-day trip is better than the 2-day trip.
Did you drive past the WWE headquarters?
Yes.
I feel like that it doesn't matter what part of Connecticut you go to, you pass the WWE headquarters.
And every time I'm like, damn, they got like a rooftop deck and garden. It's a skyscraper.
It's like if they made a building a mirror. That's literally what that building.
It's like there's a skyscraper and then there's like a parking garage and then a second building. It's like a whole compound.
It's a complex.
It's
and
nice.
Vince McMahon is somewhere in there.
Somewhere.
Fucking I thought it was funny because you were in Connecticut, or as we established people say Connecticut. There is a C in there.
There is.
Joey is coming back from Florida. Me and Jerry were chilling here representing New York.
Correct.
And Jose representing New Jersey. There's a lot of states.
Yeah,
It's
all right.
mainly East Coast stuff,
Mm-hmm.
And it is the 5th of July. It is the holiday where we celebrate our country,
America,
our independence from those stupid fucking beans on toast eating Brits. Sorry if you're British and you're watching the show.
Sorry if you like beans on toast.
Pretty
It's
cool.
gross.
It's just protein on protein. No, it's carbs on carbs. That's what it is. But we're gonna do a tier list. Hey, voice crack. It's the United States 50 states tier list. I'm
Correct.
pretty hype.
I'm pretty hype. How many states have you guys been to? Probably not. I mean, I haven't been to that many.
Let's do this real quick.
5, 7.
I'm gonna say okay. I've pretty much gone to every
Less than
state on
10.
the East Coast.
Yeah.
East Coast.
East
right?
Coast, right?
So I've done not the Northeast.
Maine,
right?
I haven't done. No.
So Connecticut. I've
Massachusetts.
done Massachusetts, Delaware, New York, New Jersey, Virginia, the Carolinas, Georgia, Florida, PA, Maryland. Some of the farther ones I've done Washington, Nevada. You've done Colorado.
I've done Colorado, yes. I haven't done West Coast.
I've done Louisiana. I went to New Orleans, but that's about it. I've never really gone to the Midwest or anything like that. I haven't. Really, I want to go to Texas. I want to go to Cali.
I'm going to in August. I'm going to Illinois, Chicago.
I actually want to go to the Dakotas. The Dakotas are
beautiful. Them in Montana are really nice. Yeah. Everyone says.
I'm down.
I'm going somewhere in October. I don't know yet.
Is it like part of your job?
Yeah, they haven't told us.
That's hype, actually.
Fucking Jerry, bro.
Yeah.
They're like first week of October.
Jerry's first like work trip is like Newark.
Nah, it was fucking DC.
Yeah. No, I mean like you think.
That would suck.
Yeah. Or like, it's like super.
Or it's
weird.
We're going to fucking Bora Bora.
No. It's like Egypt, but like they're staying in like a hostel. Like it's like not fancy. You know what I mean? Like they're like we're going to see the pyramids.
I hope it's like Texas or some shit.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Texas is cool.
Probably
there's a lot of Texas to go.
October, November, it's hot too still, but it's not like boiling.
Word. It's gonna be fucking hot.
But it won't be boiling. It's good.
Fucking speaking of these states, let's get right into it with number one, boys. What are we feeling about Indiana? Look, I've never been to Indiana, but I'm feeling like it's a bit of a mid-state.
It's pretty low, honestly.
I don't got a problem with it. It's not my favorite state.
Indianapolis. Everyone says Indianapolis is nice, but like they have the Colts and that's it.
They got the Colts. They got NASCAR.
They do have NASCAR.
I'm down to give this a D right now.
Yeah.
Give it some room because there's probably some F tier states.
Ohio.
And we'll get to those. Yes. All right. Hawaii.
Oh, that's hard.
Let's be real. That's a fucking S tier state.
Oh, it's far though. Can we do that?
Because that's kind of the thing, you know. It's almost like not
Alaska. And I don't know if we give Alaska and Hawaii that high scores because it's like they're so far. They're not in the continent.
Dylan, they're states. That's all that fucking matters, bro. You've seen the map? They're not that far on the map.
Wait, what are we picking right now?
Hawaii.
That's S tier.
Hawaii goes pretty up, yeah.
There's volcanoes. There's pineapples. There's The Rock. You can't go wrong with that.
The Rock.
Great things.
There's a billionaire that owns one of the islands. He owns like most of one of the islands.
That might peg it down a little bit for me. I'm not gonna lie, but
I'll do S, and then if there's too many S's, we move it.
All right. So Hawaii's our first.
Because I'm afraid there might be several S's, and then that might.
California.
Ooh, I haven't. Like I said, I haven't been.
Never been. It's where all the celebrities live.
Yeah.
So it's a fucking F tier state.
West Coast, New York.
On the real fucking. This is an SRA. Has to be, I think, right?
Yeah.
Just for the sheer size of it.
Just sheer size of what's known, like notoriety. I would say it's really well known. And like. It's very different too. Like northern, it's like weed is grown. It's like
not only that,
weird.
It's like cold. You'll find snowy cap mountains.
Exactly,
and
then you have San Fran, the Bay Area. It's like tech. And
they got
down.
a Red Hot Chili Pepper song, bro.
Yeah.
You go down, it gets significantly more Mexican, and it gets hotter.
Yeah.
So
and San Diego is literally on the border with Mexico.
Yeah.
But way nicer than Mexico. ARS. What do you think?
I'll put it in S. It's California.
What year? In 2023.
Yeah. Let's just remember, guys, that Arnold Schwarzenegger was the governor of this state, which I find hilarious. Alaska. This is an S tier for me. I gotta be real.
Really?
I gotta be real. Alaska's fucking beautiful, man. Not only is Alaska beautiful, Alaska has some of the most interesting, like, you know, geographical things that happen with it that you really won't find in a lot of
really
other
close
places
to
in
Russia,
the world, right?
Yeah.
You get lots of periods of darkness, periods of light. You get the aurora borealis. You get glaciers.
Get the land bridge.
Yeah, my only thing that I want to say is that when I do tier lists, I think of S tier as like the cream of the crop, you know. So it's like if we have 8, I mean it is 50 states.
I don't think there's gonna be 8 S's.
Okay, yes, S then. I say we leave it S then.
Most states fucking.
You think?
Suck. Look, we're getting those were like
no,
because
now I'm looking at all the other states and I don't think there's
what is this one? Alabama? Is that what it is?
That's Alabama, yes.
Alabama.
Crimson Tide. I mean,
I'm just gonna put this here for now.
Fucking Google it.
We haven't been to Alabama, right?
I haven't been to Alabama, but I have not heard amazing things.
Here are the things I know about them, right? So racism, get out, out the way.
There's incest.
Yeah. But here's the thing, like all the like white people, their 180 of Alabama is like amazing, you know, Roll Tide football game with 100K people in it. That's too many people.
Also, I can't understand the girls who go to college there and post videos. You ever seen like those Alabama University videos? What the fuck are they fucking saying? I don't. How are they saying Alabama University? Woo! Like, nope, don't.
It's one of my favorite one of my favorite videos is it's actually from Texas, but it's it's like a newscaster video, and it's two drunk girls, and it's like my favorite video of all time.
Also, for what it's worth, if you're from Alabama, I don't think this is gonna be the worst of the Fs.
We like you.
I don't know about that. Dylan likes you. All right, what are we looking at here,
Yikes.
Dill? You're the geography boy. It's like is that Colorado? No, this is Colorado. So this is fucking.
What is that?
Is that Utah?
Do we really have to fucking look this up now?
Leave it till the end, and we'll get it. We'll get the
No,
weird
it's
looking
Utah.
ones.
That's
fucking-
Utah.
Give me a second. Ay, ay, ay.
You know what you can do? You can right click and inspect it, and the name will be there.
Fucking, you're a coder? That's not Utah, bro. Come on, that's a fucking square.
Bro, right click it.
That's it. What do you mean?
Right-click it.
Go to inspect. at the
That's
bottom.
definitely it.
Inspect.
U.S. states, Arizona.
You're nasty, Jerry. This is why we have Jerry on
That is
the
Arizona.
channel.
Shit.
Arizona, that's pretty hype state.
Oh, Utah it's in big letters right there. I'm stupid.
Arizona might be an A tier.
Arizona, I've heard is beautiful, but
I also heard it's hot.
It's
and
really
dry
hot. They're
as
running out of
shit.
water.
This could be a high B or a low A for me.
Maybe if Arizona came from Arizona.
We could say our A for Arizona. It starts with it, you know.
It does.
You know?
I want to give it a B because of the heat. But
All right, Arizona's
Yeah.
in B. Dry
It's
ass
hot.
Arizona.
there's like no seasons.
All right, Colorado. This might be an S. Colorado's an S or definitely an A.
I'm giving Colorado the S the same reason I would give it to California.
I'll give it an S.
Middle Colorado is like mountains and skiing, beauty, right? Tallest mountains in the world. You got the other part, which is the Great Plains. That's where Denver is. It's hot, but also cold.
Gotcha.
And then you also have the mesas and all that orange shit. Looks like the Grand Canyon.
Got the
Beautiful.
altitude.
What's that state right there? What are we looking at there? Bucko,
A long
Delaware.
state.
Delaware.
That's what it says. Yeah, I was just trying to read it.
I've been to Delaware. It's not too shabby, but it's nothing to write home about.
What's the capital of Delaware?
Dover?
Delaware City.
Actually, why does that sound correct? Delaware City.
Fucking. I'll give it a D.
It gets the rap of being like the shittiest place, and it's pretty nice.
It's nice. It's just kind of quiet and boring.
the
you
first
know?
state, I believe.
It is the first state.
It's the first.
So the no tax state. Fucking. I'll give it a D for Delaware.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Is that Connecticut?
That is Connecticut.
What are your opinions, Dill? You could take the reins on this one.
Yeah.
Just give it a letter. Just don't think about it. You did a whole chapter about it.
B.
All right.
Damn,
You
I
heard
would
it-
have said a letter wasn't even there.
You heard it from Dylan. Florida. Now Florida technically starts with an F.
Florida,
However,
they
they
have
got
some cool stuff there.
they got some cool stuff.
This is almost the opposite of what I said about Alabama, where like I hate the state, but I don't hate the people.
Yeah.
Because even all the people I like from Florida, it's like you were here at one point, and then you
Yeah.
went there and abandoned me.
Look, Florida gets a bad rap, but I'm down to give Florida at the very least a C here.
Florida's weird. It's like
Oh, I kind of want to give it. It's.
I feel like
B?
the problem with Florida is less parts of Florida are nice than the other parts. You know, you're going to find more shitty parts. So I'm down to give this a low B, high C.
I say low B because Disney World.
Yeah, I'll give it
Yeah.
to Minions. are
Disney
there.
World is like it's not magical, but
Georgia. I think Georgia's a B. Georgia's a beautiful place. They make movies
Georgia's great.
there.
Yeah,
They make
have
peaches
some family
there. You know? Atlanta.
is Atlanta Atlanta's a pro, right? It's not a con.
Nah, Atlanta's nice.
Yeah, okay.
Atlanta's really, really
Yeah.
nice. I'll give it a B.
Yeah.
I'd even give Georgia an A, but we'll stick with that for now.
B.
Why we have no A's, we have no
B for
C's.
Georgia Beach.
We're going into Maryland. Been there a couple times actually. They got some crabs. We've been to the Inner Harbor. It's a pretty cool place. But Maryland, the rest of it is pretty fucking scary.
Yeah, it's like again, it has like a weird mixes of people. There's a lot of people who like work in DC and they like take the train. There's a lot of people who are like in college towns.
A lot
there.
of crime in Baltimore.
A lot in Baltimore. A lot going on.
I'm down to give Maryland a low C, high D here.
I feel like our first C.
Is it Maryland?
It's Maryland, yeah. You agree, Jerry?
Have you been to
See?
Maryland, Jerry?
Nope.
All right, we got Idaho.
Idaho.
Thanks, bro.
You're welcome.
Fucking potatoes.
Potatoes. I heard it's like Montana, where it's like it's supposed to be beautiful, but it's like
Napoleon Dynamite.
I've heard a friend from a friend. It's nice. Yeah, it actually. Now that I think about it, I don't.
I'll give it. Honestly, I'm indifferent here. I don't really know too much about the state. I haven't seen.
Do we give it C?
I'll give it a C or D.
Because I feel like D. It's like things have to be bad about it.
Yeah, C is the lowest it can go with.
But are there bad things about Idaho? I don't really know much.
Yeah.
I'll give it a C.
We can move it down. We could always move stuff.
We'll definitely. How many do we have here? 4, 8, 10, 12, 13? All
right.
Illinois, Chicago.
The rest of the state, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Chicago.
Chicago itself.
Yeah. Chicago's great. Great story. Great people, apparently. But
apparently.
Listen, I'll give Chicago a C or a D.
I'm going there and like.
I'll give. I'll give Illinois a C or a D. I think that's
pretty fair. Yeah.
Preferable.
I'll
Maybe
give it a C.
I want to put it with D, like so it's with Indiana. You know.
Yeah, they're right next to each other.
Like cousins. You know.
Yeah.
So we'll just drop that in there. All right. What are we looking at here, Dill? You read that for me? It says it right there.
That's a.
Are we
East
fucking
Coast.
inspecting
That's right
this?
above. That's right above Florida, right?
Inspect.
Georgia's right above Florida.
Fucking. Doesn't say.
It's cut off.
It looks like Wisconsin, but I don't think it's Wisconsin.
Well, this is an issue, boys.
South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can't fucking close this shit.
There's supposed to be an X. Press
There's supposed to
F12.
be an X. It's a Mac. There's no F12.
Press option. I don't know. Where's the
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Damn, Jerry's awesome at that stuff. The fuck state is this?
I said it looks like Minnesota, but I don't think it's Minnesota.
Oh my god.
That's Minnesota.
That's the East Coast above Florida. That's Florida down here, right?
No, because that would be Georgia right above it. Technical difficulties. Okay, we're back. We figured it out. It's Arkansas.
Correct.
Stay tuned next week when the Joystick boys play What State Is This? Based on the shape of the state.
Everyone gets 15. I only get 39.
Bro, did anyone else get that like test in school?
Not me.
In 5th grade, I had to write down every state like on a blank map, and I fucking failed the first time.
I had to do it I had to do it in the 4th grade. I passed it, and then in high school, one of our high school teachers did it to us, and everyone fucking didn't know that.
I went to Catholic school. It was like it was Apostles' Creed, Nicene Creed. It was just memorize that shit, you know. Arkansas, don't know too much about it. I'm down.
Fuck you.
I'm down. Arkansas, Iowa. This is another low one for me. I don't got much to say about Iowa.
I would say D because Slipknot is from there. But I know that I will get nothing.
Nah, you heard it from Dylan. Slipknot is from Iowa. It's a solid D.
Maybe Jose could back me up on that.
Kansas.
Oh.
Bro, Dorothy, the Red Slippers.
Corn.
I think it should get a D just for the corn.
Yeah.
Because I was going to put it in F, but...
Bro, you know humans can't even dissolve corn in their belly, the skin.
Yeah, that's why it's always in poop.
Yeah.
It's crazy. The fuck is this?
Kentucky.
Mm-hmm. B, fried chicken. Final answer.
Oh, man, I wish...
What's the capital, Kentucky?
K.
I like that.
Thanks.
K, Kentucky.
Probably like Lexington, maybe? Or
I think that's exactly what it is.
I was going to say Louisville, but I think
it's probably the Derby.
Yeah.
They got fucking Jack
I'll give Kentucky like a C. That's just me. I
haven't been there.
They all wear white suits out there. That's just what I envision.
Because then you also have the other half, which is like the mountain, like what's it called? The Appalachian people, you know?
Got you.
So it's like
the APP.
Yeah, the
APP.
The mountain monsters. Yeah, I'll give it a C. Right?
Sounds good. Louisiana. I'll give it a B.
Ooh,
pretty good one.
I haven't been.
It's nice. It's real nice. Real swampy. Real humid.
#1 murder rate.
Look, I've only been to New Orleans, but New Orleans was a great time. New Orleans was a fantastic time.
People say good things about Baton Rouge, but I think that's also
it's not an A.
town.
It's not an A because there's roaches, and that sucks.
Yeah.
So I want to give it a B here.
Yo, there's no A's.
I'll trust you. I'll trust you with that.
Sounds good.
I'll trust you with that.
Fucking Maine. We got lobsters. We got Stephen King.
You got some lobbers.
Some lighthouses.
All the way at the top.
You know? Fucking D. I don't know. I don't really give a shit about Maine, to be honest.
Yeah. Let's give this shit D. This is where it's taking too long and we just start really.
Oh no, that's what I'm trying to do here. Yeah. What do we got here? What's this?
That's Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. I'll give it a.
That's pretty good.
Do we give that an A?
I'll give it A.
Guys, the Celtics are there. I gotta.
Boston's pretty cool.
Boston's cool. The Celtics aren't cool. Fucking.
Oh, I like Massachusetts a little bit.
Boston.
Listen,
Celtics.
Worcester is a fucking cool ass spot. I'll give it an A. Jokes aside, the Celtics suck cock, but that's.
I fuck the Celtics. Yeah, definitely.
What are we looking at? Michigan.
Michigan.
I like Michigan.
Michigan's pretty cool.
I'll give Michigan like a B or a C.
They got Detroit.
They got the lakes, right? They got some snow up there.
Yeah, Detroit. People say Ann Arbor's really nice. That's where.
Let's give it a fucking
B. Let's give it a B. Yeah.
What are we looking at here?
Minnesota.
Never been. Don't know much about it.
Minnesota. I heard it's really beautiful. People
play
hockey.
Vikings. I'll give it a C.
That's a pretty C state.
It's a C state.
That's a pretty C state.
What are we looking at here?
MISSISSIPPPI.
Mississippi. Got the river. Got Mark Twain. All I know about that fucking place. Oh, they're steamboats. Fucking.
I mean, I feel bad if we give Alabama an F and then we don't give Mississippi an F also. You know what I mean?
You got it, Dylan.
In my head.
You got it, pal. So how many do we have here? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Jesus
17,
Christ.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And what's this one? Montana. Montana's a pretty cool state, you know.
Montana.
Where do we put Idaho?
Lots of
C?
mountains.
Want to put it in C with Idaho?
Yes.
Maybe even B potentially.
I heard it's beautiful. Let's see, and then if we want to move it, we move it.
All right. There's the first 25 done. We'll revisit this in a little bit. But let's shift it to something else before.
Correct. I like that.
We drift off.
I like that.
I know somewhere we could drift it off right now, speaking of fucking states.
Yeah.
How about all these fucking NBA trades that are going on like crazy?
Shit.
It's been, as a basketball fan, at the start it was really fun. And then after Dylan relayed some news to me, it got way less fun.
Correct.
But fucking man.
Yeah. So can I explain the business side that no one cares about? Yes. So a lot of sports, they have a salary cap, you know.
Uh-huh.
You can only spend over a certain amount of money. NBA got stupid like a while ago, and they made so much money that they made the salary cap really high. So
real quick, can I just cut you off for 1 second? Isn't there like a thing where you can like technically still pay past the salary cap,
yes,
but then you get taxed and you pay to the other teams?
Correct. Yes. That's okay. So what happened was the NBA was like one of the first leagues to do that, where it's like you can go 20-30% over the max, but then you have to pay like double your money, and then you have to pay back the league as like a tax, and then they spread that to the other teams. It's like fair, you know, because it evens it out.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're getting an unfair advantage. And the NBA salary cap has always been going really, really high. To just kind of temper that now there is a 2-tiered luxury tax, where the first tier is just, hey, you have to pay back the league. And the second tier is like, hey, you can't do anything and you're fucked. Like, you can't make trades.
Wow.
You can't. Every money that you move in and out has to be equal. So, like, if you trade $5 million, you have to get back $5 million. Oh, sure. And then once you get over that amount, you can only sign league men, and you can't get waiver players.
Got you.
So you're limited. So all of these teams are basically doing that, so they don't get limited. Lakers, they don't care. That's why they're signing they signed like 8 free agents. But the Nets in here, Brooklyn, have made a few moves.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, right? They made a couple moves. It all stems from Cam Johnson and how I told you I think he's being a little overvalued. As you said in our chat, you think it's because he has the potential to be a better player.
Yeah, that's why
right?
4 years, they think, 3 years, he'll be really good. Yeah. That's the logic.
But in having to extend his contract, not only did they cut my favorite player from the Brooklyn Nets, my boy Joe Harris. Don't worry, we'll get more into that next week. Fucking Joe, man.
Rest in peace.
Have fun in Detroit, man. Yeah. I'll still be rooting for you, I promise.
Oh, for sure.
And not only did my favorite player get traded from the Nets, like fucking hours later, my dad's favorite player got traded from the Nets, Patty Mills.
Correct.
Patty Mills got traded to the Rockets, and I just heard he just got retraded to the Thunder now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, come on, like going to these games is gonna be so fucking different now. But apparently a lot of these moves are being done. Well, interestingly enough, it's because we haven't made trades for other players or picks. It's just to drain the salary a bit.
Yeah, it's you're sometimes the NHL is having this more, but some teams will even trade out a loss. You know, they'll give you picks. They're like, hey, we have to get rid of this money.
Yeah, so like, it's pretty like. They're looking for a big one.
Yes.
They're trading all these fucking players so that they can buy a new player. They gave sent Yuta Watanabe to the Suns and everything. Yeah. So the big question in basketball right now is, where is Damian Lillard going? It's kind of between the Heat and the Nets. It looks more likely that it could be the Heat. That's where he wants to go.
I've heard there's been like teasers where like he plays songs about Miami and his IG live all the time and stuff like that.
Well, it's because he wants to go there. Like, he's very vocal about it. He said his second pick would be Brooklyn. And then, interestingly enough, today Tyler Herro deleted his like shit on Twitter. His profile picture was like him at the training thing, and his profile said guard for the Heat or something like that. And he deleted it. So it's like, shit.
Ooh, I mean, it happens sometimes, but there's even potential for like a 3-way.
That's what people are thinking it's gonna be.
That's what is that where you want to lead to? Like, are we gonna make a prediction on this?
On the third team,
or on just wherever? Where do you think?
Well, I think the first question is, who's the third team, right?
Yes. So I would say.
Can I make a guess?
Yeah.
I think it's the Clippers, possibly the 76ers.
Okay.
The only reason I think it's the Clippers over the 76ers is because there's all that talk about the 76ers Knicks stuff going on.
Yeah, and then also, yes. And that also makes it because another player, Mr. James Harden, also requested a trade.
Yep.
Because what happened was James Harden, everyone thought he's gonna opt out, become a free agent, and then sign with whatever team he wants. Mm-hmm. But no, he signed his contract and then went, I want out. Which is like, what the fuck, James?
Which he's done 3 times
Fuck you, James.
Which he's done 3 times
Fuck you,
now.
Bro.
Man's just trying to keep moving until he gets a win.
I mean, I don't blame him. He's one of those players that like it has to happen eventually, right? But fucking I mean, I think it would be with the Clippers. Mm-hmm. I would hope Damian ends up in Brooklyn. I think that's what I need right now. I need that bump. And I would probably see maybe Paul George going to Miami, possibly.
Potentially. There's also, I heard one person, and everyone shut him off on Twitter. It was like Damian to the Heat, Herro to the Nets, another guy going to Portland.
Mm-hmm. Look, at the end of the day,
draft picks going to Portland.
I'll take the Nets. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck am I talking? I'll take Tyler. I don't mind Tyler.
Yeah,
Tyler's top 3 scorer.
It kind of, from what everyone sounds, I don't know. It kind of sounds like the Nets want Damian Lillard a little bit.
They obviously want Damian Lillard.
They want him.
You know who we got today, actually?
Who?
Lonnie Walker. I thought that was pretty hype.
Nice.
Shining star of the Lakers this past postseason. That's pretty cool. We signed him to a 1-year minimum.
Hell yeah.
And I just think, I think I'm going to end it saying this. I think the Nets are going to have an interesting season ahead of them.
Very true.
I think the people to look ahead for, no matter what, are going to be looking Mikal Bridges, definitely Cam Johnson with the contract extension. Definitely want to see what Spencer Dinwiddie has to offer, and people like him and Finney Smith, since they were a little like, they had good moments, bad moments, they weren't as consistent.
Correct.
And of course, the people that we still have, right? Seth Curry, my boy Claxton. So I'm interested in that, but I also wanted to say, I think who's going to have a tremendous season is the New York fucking Knicks. Because they got the whole Villanova squad back together, which is hype. Right. Not only that, they were sending messages low-key trying to convince Mikal Bridges to go to the Knicks so that they could get the 4th man in on it. Yeah. But I think that's going to be an incredible thing, because when you have players that already have that like chemistry coming from like college basketball, that's going to be scary. Mm-hmm. Not to mention the whole Harden talk.
And they're not. Yeah, the Knicks aren't done. They're adding more people.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have a fucking crazy season.
They're very.
No matter what, I think New York's gonna be in a decent spot for basketball for at least a year or two.
New York teams also they need it as well.
We did need it. We need it. Just saying. So, final predictions. Where do you think Damian Lillard's gonna go?
I mean, like I said, I think he's gonna go to the Heat, and then Hero or another good player goes to the Nets.
As much as I want Damian Lillard on the fucking Brooklyn Nets, I also believe Damian Lillard will be on the Heat next season. I just think it's gonna be. The cards. It's gonna be. Who the fuck is that? I don't want.
Yeah, then the Nets just get.
Well, we would get Herro and Lowry, so that's not bad. Those are 2. And I heard that these were the potential for Damian Lillard was not only Lowry and Herro. Harrow Lowry and Duncan Robinson.
Because they got to get rid of the money too. Because Duncan makes like 20 mil. Oh,
Joe Harris too. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Essentially, yeah. That's literally who he is. Yeah.
All I'm saying. But yes, just wanted to talk about the fucking craziness happening in the sport of basketball.
I want to say it was like within the first hour and a half, $1 billion was spent.
Yeah, it was nuts. I was literally every fucking 5 minutes I was going on Instagram and getting a different.
Because like the NHL,
like, oh my God.
you can talk to the players there's like a grace period where like you can talk to them, but you can't sign them. So once it dropped, everyone signed. It was like, oh shit.
Oh, that's so hype.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's finish it up. Let's get right on back to it. We got Nebraska. That's gonna be a fat fucking F.
Fuck Nebraska.
Fuck Nebraska.
Fuck Nebraska.
Listen, Nevada.
Woo, Nevada.
Listen,
Nevada.
beautiful sights. You got Las Vegas. I fucking hate Las Vegas.
Because the thing is that like everyone
I got a vendetta.
Because it's like Vegas. Like people live in Vegas and they have like a job there. You know, it's like an
no, they don't.
Operating...
Those are made up people. That's not a
no.
real
Like
name.
outside of the strip, there's people there. They live
What's because Vegas isn't actually the city.
Yes,
right?
the Vegas Strip is in Paradise.
Paradise.
So like all of like the prostitution being legal and gambling, it's legal in Paradise. But once you leave the limits, it's no longer legal.
Paradise.
That's the joke.
Listen, I hate Las Vegas, but I'll give Nevada a C at the least. I mean, it could be a B.
I've never been.
I've never been. I want to give it a B because of notoriety, but I'm okay with the C.
I'll give it a B.
Okay.
I'll be honest here. I'm not gonna be.
No,
I've gone
be
twice,
honest.
but I'll give it a B. You know, they got celebrities. The fuck is that?
No idea.
Don't worry, guys. We have a chart we can refer to.
It looks like New Hampshire, but
It's a pointy one.
Is it New Hampshire? Is it that one right there? It looks a little pointy.
it's like not the
Hold
same
on.
shape.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna say that's New Hampshire. There's nothing else here that even remotely looks like that.
Yeah.
So New Hampshire. God, I can't wait for the one-off where we actually do the fucking state test. New Hampshire. That's a small ass state.
I heard it's beautiful, but I know nothing about that place,
Yeah,
bro.
same.
Sounds like a D state
Sounds
to
like a
me.
D.
That's Jersey, right?
Yep.
Jersey.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I'm saying this as a New Yorker,
That's
but
hard.
I think New Jersey gets a bad rap.
I think it does.
It's very.
I feel like Jersey's just like the boring state. You
It's
know,
the expansion.
You
to
have
New
to
York.
make fun of it, but again, yeah, it's very expansion of New York type vibes.
I'll give it a C.
Give it a C at least.
Okay. We have friends there. you know.
Yeah.
Jose! Just get Jose to come run downstairs real quick. He's in my bedroom. He's like, nah.
And everyone from New Jersey's like, it's at least a B.
New Mexico. Beautiful place, right?
I've heard
really nice things. They've got aliens. So Area 51 is there apparently.
Native Americans.
I'll give New Mexico a B or a C, maybe a C. I think that's fair.
Yeah, I guess.
C, I'll
Yeah.
give it.
Sounds good, man. We're very worldly here at Joystick,
Yeah.
huh?
Okay, this one. I mean,
New York. Listen,
Let's go.
Not
Nah,
even
it's an
being
A.
biased. Just gonna put that
we
there.
have to.
Even if I didn't live there, it would be an S. What the fuck is that? Tennessee?
It looks like Tennessee. Wait, that's Tennessee.
You're the only 10 I see.
Hey.
Is there two Tennessees?
Fucking, there's another flat state. What's the one with the panhandle? Is that one?
Bottom left.
It's the fucking. There's got to
Is
be a
that one?
flat.
Is that Puerto
This
Rico?
one. Is that North Carolina? That might be North Carolina.
It doesn't match at all.
Look, it's fucking.
Yeah, it is.
It is
but,
North Carolina.
but look at that fucking dumb shit.
I haven't really been to North Carolina. I like South Carolina. I think it'd be funny if whatever we put this at, South Carolina is higher though. So.
Yeah, so I feel because
So-
I think South Carolina would probably be a B or C, right?
Yeah, so let's be North C, South Carolina B.
Okay.
Sounds good.
We can move it down to a D if we have too many C's.
Fuck you, North Carolina. What is that? North Dakota?
Correct.
Is that the one with Mount Rushmore? Or is that South Dakota?
Google it.
Google.
Rushmore.
Siri.
Why would that change the rank?
How do you talk to Siri? Siri, what state is Mount Rushmore in? South Dakota. So that's an F. You don't care about North Dakota. Ohio.
Also Fargo, yeah.
It's funny. You got a friend there.
What's in Ohio?
Yo, what?
Fuck Ohio. I said it.
Damn.
What? Do you want to change it?
I would put Ohio in D.
So it's fucking the end of D. And it's staying right there at the end of D.
Okay.
Make a DF tier.
Okay.
What's this one?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. I don't know anything about it. There's Dust Bowls,
F?
right?
F. There's a tornado capital of the world. Give it
More
an
like
F.
Oklahoma. Oregon might be an A. Oregon's beautiful. You got
Yes.
Portland. You got Mad Parks.
Fred Armisen.
Portlandia. Is that Pennsylvania?
It is.
I think Pennsylvania is an A or B.
It's the go-to
give it an A.
cabin spot.
It's
you
a
know?
good. It has versatility
It's
too.
yeah.
Exactly.
And also, like, Pittsburgh is apparently nice, and it's too fucking far. I can't go to Pittsburgh, you know?
What are we looking at here? What the fuck does that even say?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. This is you,
I have
buddy.
family there.
This
It's
is you,
pretty
buddy.
chill. I don't know. It's pretty
Give it a
quiet.
score.
I'll give it a C.
Rhode Island and C.
Rhode Island
from
and C.
Jerry. That's South Carolina?
Yep. Put that shit in B,
That's
baby.
B, baby. Fuck you, North Carolina. What are we
Mount
doing?
Rushmore.
Oh, that's fucking... I kind of want to give this a B.
Just because of Mount Rushmore?
Here's the joke about that. The Dakotas are actually really beautiful.
They are, yeah.
I just want to stick with this fucking North Dakota shit.
Yeah.
So I think we balance it out and we put South Dakota.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, it even has a little...
By the way, Mount Rushmore is tiny. Everybody thinks it's
Yeah.
like mad. I mean, it's big. Don't get me wrong,
But it's not like,
it's not like
whoa.
wide as shit.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, cool. I still want to go. We should definitely do it. St. Louis. That's in Missouri.
The Mizzou, yeah, Missouri. The
St.
Mizzou.
Lou.
I'll let you take over. What we thinking about Missouri?
Ooh,
What are we doing?
has a lot of pros. I would say St. Louis is really nice. It also has Kansas City, which is half in Kansas,
That is
half
true,
in
yeah.
Missouri.
And they won a World Series. so
I'll give it a C.
sounds good to me.
I'll give it a C.
Got the Cardinals.
My movie, yeah.
Tennessee. They got Nashville. It's Music
Got
State.
Nashville.
It's pretty cool. I'll give it.
Give it a 10.
I'm thinking a C or a D here for Nash. I'm closer to C if I'm being
Yeah,
honest.
C.
I'll give it
Just
at
to
least
be
a C.
fair. All right, Texas.
Everything's bigger there, man.
Texas
Yeah, at
is-
least a B.
Texas is at least a B, possibly an A.
It's on its way up.
Guys,
it's
the
it's
Alamo
a strong
is
B
there,
at least.
and we can't forget that.
The Alamo. Austin is cool.
Yeah.
It is cool. It's pretty weird too. They got Dallas. They got Houston. Yeah. Fucking Luka
Yeah.
Doncic is there. It's an A.
Luca is there.
Utah. Watanabe.
Utah? What's the
Utah.
difference between Utah and Ohio?
They're pretty far.
Nothing.
They're very far from
It's
each
going
other,
Right
yeah.
next to it.
I don't know what either of them looks like.
No, actually, Utah's really pretty.
Utah's
Utah's really pretty, but there's
Mormons.
Mormons, so we're gonna put it in C.
Where is Utah?
It's right next to Colorado, and it's one of those.
between Colorado and Nevada.
Alright.
Why you fucking?
It's on the left side.
Oh, I thought you.
I saw that. I was like,
Bitch.
my God, the fuck is that? Vermont?
Yes.
Yep.
Vermont? I've heard good things about Vermont. I've heard
Bernie
it's nice.
Sanders is from there. Give it a B for Bernie Sanders.
You got it, buddy.
Yeah, work.
Bernie made it.
Yep.
That looks mad familiar.
That's West Virginia.
that.
No, that's West
you.
Virginia.
Oh, so that's
Wait,
Virginia.
which one is West Virginia?
That's Virginia.
Yeah,
that
that's
you just
Virginia.
Put. Yeah,
So wait, which one is West Virginia?
that's the other
Virginia.
one.
This one?
No, the one with the hook.
This one?
Yeah, that's West
Alright,
Virginia.
go fuck yourself.
West
Virginia.
Virginia goes up, right? Virginia's
Probably
pretty
a C,
cool.
right?
Virginia's very nice. I'll give it at
Yeah.
least a C.
Yeah,
DC's in Virginia, technically, right?
Yeah.
What are we looking at here?
Washington State.
Washington. This is an A for me. I love Washington. It's a beautiful.
I
fucking
haven't been,
state.
but I heard beautiful
Yeah.
things.
It's a wonderful place.
Hey,
Give it an A.
give it a 9.
Definitely. Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
I've heard great things.
Cheese.
Cheese. Yeah, you know.
Wisconsin, B for cheese.
Shout out to the Cheese Masters. C for cheese. And last but not least, we've got
Wyoming.
Wyoming. I've also heard really, really nice, beautiful things about it.
Yeah, but nobody lives there, so we
Yeah,
can't
I'd
like.
give it an
offend-
F.
Why?
Oh.
Because
Wyoming.
why don't we end on an F?
Why? Wyoming. Sorry.
We actually get into like a huge like fight over Wyoming.
Why?
Okay, I'll fight. B? It's beautiful, but like
B.
No.
D.
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 Oh.
Because it gets
Yeah.
really pretty, but
Here, let's look. I'll tell you what.
wait, we gave Utah a C though.
Nah, look.
Flip a coin.
Google Images.
Gooler.
We're gonna look up Utah. Oh no, what are we on?
Wyoming. Just look up Wyoming.
Google.
We're gonna base this on the first picture. It could be like a dying homeless person.
It's nice.
That's nice.
It's pretty
That's pretty nice.
All the
They got
photos look
fucking
It's
bison,
just rocks,
bro.
though.
They got,
It's like
Look,
it's not even.
Look, it's the same rock. It's literally the same rock. Come
no
on,
people
they got two right on one rock. We can't.
all right, it's a D because they only got one rock ass state.
Or wait, do we give it a C? Because we gave Utah a C. We can't give you right.
We gotta Google Utah now.
Yeah, we can go back
All right, so here we go. We Google Utah, and if it's better than Wyoming, it gets higher. Okay. So Utah. That's
Ita.
Utah. Utah.
It's pretty.
I like it more.
I like
nice.
Wyoming more. I mean, this fucking rock hole is interesting.
How about we just move
Roadrunner.
Utah back down to D?
Nah, I think Wyoming is lower than Utah. Because if you think about it, Utah was just that one pointy rock, and this one has rock with
That's
a
at least
city
2 rocks.
and rock in a rock.
Oh, they
So
got
that's
one.
at least 3 rocks. And a city. So
Yeah.
fucking the other one was just a rock cabin and a bison. So yeah, I think that's it. How do we
Okay.
now let's go through this real quick. So
Mhm.
fucking let's start from the bottom. We got Alabama. We didn't fuck that one up.
Yeah,
Mississippi, Arkansas, Nebraska, North Dakota. Anything to mess with here? I mean,
That's correct.
West Virginia is rightfully the worst state.
It looks solid. I don't know.
Yeah, like North. If we didn't fucking hate North Dakota, it'd be a D. But fuck North Dakota.
Got it. You know what? Honestly,
All right.
I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
All right, here we got Indiana,
Delaware, Illinois.
Which of these is the best? I think Wyoming's got potential so far. You know.
Yeah, Wyoming's the best. Delaware. Move Delaware up.
You know,
Long
I'll
one.
put Maine in front of Wyoming.
And then put Delaware in front of Indiana.
Delaware. Which one is that? This
The long one, yeah.
I'll even put Indiana a little lower, low key. Put Indiana maybe here, in front of Illinois.
Okay.
Iowa, Kansas, maybe Kansas in front of Iowa. How are you thinking about this?
I like it.
I like it. Too.
I like Ohio, but it's like roller coasters,
Fuck
and that's
Ohio.
not enough.
We got Maryland, Idaho. Fucking, what's the best out of these? Let's be real.
New
here.
Jersey.
Jersey.
All right, wow, that sounds biased as shit. Of course, some beautiful ass places here, and we're like New Jersey.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Of course. I mean, Utah is beautiful. Yeah.
Fucking,
Put Virginia. Why did
I'll
Virginia?
put Maryland lower.
Virginia's at least not last. You know.
Yeah. I like. Yeah. Move Virginia in front of New Mexico, maybe.
Where's New Mexico?
Red
That
circle.
one.
Yeah.
I'll put it in front of Montana.
Okay. I'm down.
Which one is this one?
That is Wisconsin.
No, this is Minnesota.
Yeah, it's
right?
Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota.
Where do we put Michigan? Is it up here?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, so we'll leave it at there.
I don't know. Florida. I guess Florida.
Is Florida a B? Have we officiated it? Is Florida a B?
I mean, you keep telling me to go to Florida,
It's an A then.
and they
fair.
give some pretty good memes.
I
you
think
know?
it's an A. I think it's an A. Being honest, it's
I like
a
it.
top 2 destination.
Yeah.
In the B's, what's this one again? Colorado? No, this is Colorado. This is fucking. We don't care anymore. I'm gonna put Georgia up.
Uh-huh.
I think Georgia's really nice. That's just me though. I'll put Nevada up there.
Okay.
I'll put
Who's this guy on the far right?
that's Wisconsin. Put South Dakota up here.
Okay. I
And
like this.
I like it. I'm
Yeah.
happy with that. you know.
Mhm.
Let's do it.
A. This is where we start to get interesting.
Ooh.
Which one is this one again?
Mass.
Massachusetts. What's the best of the A's? Thinking Texas here.
I
No, we
think
said Washington. I like Washington, guys.
Washington, Texas,
It's
PA.
got history. It's beautiful.
Yeah, those are three tough choices.
I'm gonna make a crazy one here. I think Washington is better than Texas. So I'm gonna put Washington, Texas. Which one's PA right here?
Yeah.
Is PA better than Florida?
Oh, let's.
That I do not think.
I
so.
don't know.
I'll put Florida in front. I'll put Massachusetts in front of PA.
And then Oregon in front of PA.
I'll put Oregon in front of PA. I think
I
Pennsylvania.
guess
is
PA.
Oregon.
Are we?
It's PA. It's PA.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
be real.
true,
PA
true.
might even be a high B, but we'll leave it where it is. And last but not least, we got the S states. Boys, what's the best state here? Let's not be biased. Obviously, New York is in the running. Man, based on geography and culture, I still think Hawaii might be the best state, low key.
Hawaii is pretty cool culture.
I think
It
best
was like
state
the-
is a tie between Hawaii and New York.
Yeah.
That's just me though.
Alaska should be last.
Yeah, I feel
in
like
S.
Cali's definitely on the way
Down.
down, right?
How do we like this? How do we like that right there? Hawaii, New York, Colorado, California. No, I think California above
Yeah.
Colorado.
Yeah.
And then, it's interchangeable. Could be Hawaii, could be New York, There's no snow in Hawaii, so that's interesting.
Yeah,
We
no
get
all,
snow.
all
snow.
four
Hawaii.
seasons.
Nah, I'm switching.
As long
it.
as I'm not getting destroyed by
I'm
natural
proud of this.
disasters.
And look, you
shit.
can say we're biased because we live in New York City, but we are accounting for upstate New York. It's a big ass state. We're just 10% geographically of the state.
Yeah,
Granted,
probably
we're,
less. Yeah.
we're way more of the
Yo,
population.
that state
but-
is fuck. I mean, New York is you look at it next to the other states, and it's you could literally drive up through all of Connecticut, Massachusetts, Vermont, and still drive left
Into
and be
New
in
York.
New York. Yeah.
So All right, there's the official list. I'm gonna go ahead and save that, and there you go. There's the Joystick.
Those are the best
official
ones.
50 state tier list
That's
for the
good.
5th of July.
So don't
all
go
50.
to what is that?
West Virginia.
That's West Virginia.
Fuck
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
you steer clear. They will shoot you on sight. They've got color indicators. It is not fun to be there. All right. You ever seen what's that show? They did
Guy meme with the.
They had like a Jersey Shore type show there, and it was horrible.
Oh, that sounds bad.
No, like it was terrifying.
Oh.
It was like supposed to be like party culture, but in like fucking
The mountains?
rural West Virginia.
Oh, that's not fun.
Yeah,
I
it was
knew
not cool.
people from West
Let's go
Virginia.
tip a cow.
Yeah, it was a scary place. So that's the Joystick 50 state tier list.
I'm proud of us.
Let us know what you think, and if you're from one of those F tier states, go fuck yourself.
Do better.
And we hope you had a good 4th of July, just to be honest.
Yeah.
Now, real quick, before we go further, it's going to kill me if I don't find out what that show was. MTV reality show in West Virginia. Imagine I made it up.
Because there was
Floribama
Shore.
No,
which-
yeah, Buck Wild.
Oh, I
As a-
heard of this, I think.
When are we going to binge watch the only season of Buck Wild?
Wow, there was
for the
only one
Joystick
season.
show?
I wonder why.
Just bucket. That's one of the catchphrases viewers might pick up on after watching this docuseries that suspiciously looks like the Jersey Shore of rural West Virginia.
That sounds horrible.
Buck Wild follows a group of carefree and adventurous college-age friends living in the mountain state where they enthusiastically display their love of small-town life and passion for living in boundary-free and to the fullest. Do they have the... Oh, here we go. You want to hear some of their names?
Mm-hmm.
The cast includes sociable high school prom king Shane with an I. Shain.
Wait. How is it spelled?
Shain. Like pain, but Shane.
That's horrible.
Like my chain on my neck.
Don't get confused because right after Shane is the nursing student Shay, which is Shae. Very close.
Not
Shane
E,
and Shay.
yeah.
Okay. There's Joey, Shane's best friend.
Okay.
I thought it was just Joey and I was gonna die.
Yeah.
Like no fucking lady killer Tyler, soft-hearted Katie, and recent college graduate Salwa, the oldest of the group.
Oh, wow.
So whenever we're watching Buck and when you go down to their cast pictures, Salwa Almem's picture is a mugshot.
Oh, amazing.
I kid you not. So
Oh my God.
fucking, I guess there's more to uncover there. Catch me next week when I give my Buck Wild breakdown.
Oh, my God.
Can't wait to watch that shit.
Dude, I feel like a YouTuber did a video, but they had to, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
For sure.
Anything else to leave it on? Speak now if you ever hold your pee.
Hold my pee.
Let's run through the week. We fucking we didn't do anything. So that's pretty I mean, we hung out with Jessica. I hung out with Jose twice.
Nice.
It worked out, and that's
Nice.
I
People,
bought
that's
overalls.
it.
That's
Nothing.
I got a hairdo.
Nothing to highlight.
Just simple, basic life shit.
You know, hang out with Jessica, get overalls. Everybody's got to do it from time to time, I guess. Thanks for watching the Joystick Show. Hold off on that. We got to do the Jam and the Am thing that we've been doing 148. I'm so fucking done, bro.
Bro, you had the rank 50 states, bro. It's fine.
I did have to rank 50 states. But thanks for watching the Joystick Show. Get
Hell
ready for
yeah.
some music recommendations.
Correct.
I can go first.
Yeah,
I already
go
know what
first,
mine
yes.
is. Mine is a fucking jam that I've been jamming to, and it's by Jay Huss and Drake. It's called
Nice.
"Who Told You," featuring Drake. As I just
I've
said.
heard a lot of memes about that
Who
song.
told you? What's funny is the lyrics are "Who told you bad man don't dance," but it just sounds like Batman. Who told you Batman don't dance? So that's what I just sing it as.
Oh,
but
that's amazing.
shout out
Yes.
to Who Told You?
My song of the week is it's called Tropics by Transviolet and Rayo Cragun.
Rio's good. I
Yeah,
like
Rayo's
Rayo.
good.
He's a good artist.
Yeah,
You heard a Rayo song.
yeah.
He's one of those artists that I don't want to say Troye Sivan because he's a pretty common artist, but you hear those names and you're like, I know him, but it's like,
Gotcha.
I don't know what he sounds like.
yeah, or his songs. My yam of the week is Cavern Music, the Brakence remix by Gonima and Brakence. It's like I don't know how to call it, like an ambient electronic album made by a Japanese person. And then Brakence sang over it and remixed it. It's really nice.
Fire.
Very beautiful.
That was an efficient jam and yam segment. That was
Correct.
Crazy.
No
Thanks for
fluff.
watching. Thanks for watching. It was a fun one. We hope you guys had a safe 4th of July, had a fun one, and thanks for coming and hanging out with us on the 5th of July.
Correct.
Cool. Oh, look, we didn't put up the fucking Pac-Man ghost. Who gives a shit?
Who?
Fucking, before we end this episode, it'd be really helpful if you guys could like this episode of the Joystick Show. And
True.
If you could subscribe to the Team Joystick YouTube channel. That is us. I mean, if you like America, we happen to be Americans.
Right. If you guys don't like America, I mean, like, this is, I mean...
If you guys don't like America, you're probably also a fan of our channel because you're a dictator in a country that hates America.
Exactly.
But regardless, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for celebrating independence. We're sorry if we ranked your state an F, but it deserved it, especially if your state is West Virginia. And we implore you to keep watching or move. You could do either of those things. And before we leave, does anybody want to say any last words to just commemorate the holiday and really celebrate what it means to be an American?
Boom.
Shakalaka. That was pretty bad.
The Washington Monument.
Can you cut and just have that?